Yeah, let's get this hype train rolling. Welcome to Fantasy Sports Addicts Anonymous. My name is Tom, and I'm hyped up today. More prospect call-ups. Yesterday was the MLB trade deadline, and that means, obviously, this is August. More call-ups for baseball. This is the beautiful part of the fantasy baseball season where, hey, if you just need to make a push for the playoffs, you got to add those prospects, get some new stuff on your team. It's time to kick ass. And today, hype for Andrew Benintendi of the Boston Red Sox. Who am I talking about? Oh, well, this guy. Let me just show you. Let's look at his minor league stats. I always like to do that just so I know who I'm talking about and who you know who I'm talking about. Here we go. There's our boy Benintendi. I might just call him Ben Nintendo from now on because it's a funky name, Benintendi. But hey, Ben Nintendo. Love this guy. Okay, so one of the most decorated college baseball players in a long time. Tremendous average hitter. Definitely a guy that you want to go pick up immediately. He's starting today, in theory, I believe, for the Red Sox against, it was the Mariners, I believe, yeah. So let's take a look here. His minor league numbers, this is a guy who was drafted in 2015, so he hasn't had a lot of time in the minor leagues, didn't need a lot of time in the minor leagues. That's why I love college baseball players and guys who actually go to college for a couple of years. They're closer to the show, if you will. But he's put up nice. He's hit well over 300, basically. Hitting 300, running a little bit. He's not going to get you a truckload of stolen bases, but the production's been there. 70 runs, 76 RBIs spread across two minor leagues. Not lots of power, but this guy can produce, and this guy definitely can impact your team, I think, going forward. One of the things I like about him is he did win the Golden Spikes Award in college. Right here, they're talking about his College World Series and led the Arkansas Razorbacks, blah, blah, blah. Basically, this Golden Spikes Award, very prestigious in terms of who's won this in the past. Basically, in the last 13 to 15 years, everyone involved has had a very quality major league career. We got some really plus names on here. We got some names that are okay. He was an okay player, but there's Hall of Famers who've won this award coming through college. But just in the last couple of years alone, we've had some David Price, Buster Posey, Steven Strasburg, Bryce Harper. I'm not quite going to throw a couple of these other guys in there, Bauer, Zunino. But we got Chris Bryant. Come on. So he's in good company. Even a guy we're just now getting familiar with. A year before him had won it, that was A.J. Reed. So Benintendi, very, very intriguing player in terms of what I need for my dynasty teams or just regular teams. If you need an outfielder, there's leagues where I'm all of a sudden you can't get an outfielder? Why is that? I'm sort of bothered by that. But I'm so overwhelmed with middle infielders. And we're going to talk about another middle infielder coming up in a minute. But I just wanted y'all to get on the hype train for Andrew Benintendi, Ben Nintendo, woo! And yes, he kind of reminds me. All right, I don't want to throw a little, water on the fire necessarily. He kind of reminds me, profiles similarly as Connor Jackson did for the Diamondbacks, but that didn't pan out. And I'm sure just based on the list he's on of those Golden Spikes players, he is going to be just phenomenal down the stretch for the Red Sox. The Red Sox needed a left fielder because of the, they've had too many injuries. And, of course, Swihart. I don't know why they still had Swihart as a left field option. But it looks like Swihart's on his way out the door at this point. So I'm screwed on my dynasty catching, paying for that. But it's good to know that he's joining. Andrew Benintendi is joining in a tremendous Red Sox lineup where literally everyone is tearing the cover off the ball. So he's got all kinds of room to learn and do well and get great pitches to look at. So I'm excited about Andrew Benintendi. I wasn't able to add him in a lot of leagues. Hopefully you've been able to go get him. He's moved up the draft or not the draft, but the prospect list quite a bit, the rankings. He's number 7 overall in MLB. I think Keith Law had him ranked number 3 in July. So Andrew Benintendi starting tonight for the Red Sox. If you haven't already gone to pick him up, go get the man and put him on your roster. How about that? Hype! These are the hype glasses, in case you can't tell. All right, so fantasy gods, please grant me the serenity to set my ideal lineups, including now with Andrew Benintendi, the courage to drop guys like Andrew Benintendi aggressively, the wisdom, as always, to know that when prospects get called up, that might be the highest value they ever have. So you could make good trades with that. Man, check out our website, fantasysportsaddicts.com, or hit us up on Twitter at letter F, letter S, the word double letter A, at FSAA. Also, hey, if you like your news breaking a little sooner, obviously I'm like a half a day behind on this hype video. Check out Fantasy Aid. Andrew from Fantasy Aid, at Fantasy Aid 1 on Twitter. Definitely broke the news last night. It was great. And we're all excited. Andrew Benintendi, Red Sox. We got a lot of Red Sox fans out there, so everybody enjoy that. I'm a little pissed personally. Let me throw a little sidebar in there. I don't want to make this too long, but in our dynasty, our home dynasty leagues, I made the mistake of drafting Byung-Ho Park over at Andrew Benintendi. And Benintendi went like 3rd round, I believe. 3rd, 4th round, 2nd, 3rd round, somewhere around there. And I'm drafting Byung-Ho Park in the 1st round. I wish I had another outfielder right about now. That's a shame. So go get him. All right. We'll see you guys later.